The all-new SkyHigh Radio website is now online. Check us out at www.skyhighradio.co.uk.
Hello, Mike and Kelly.
Hiya.
Yeah, Brandon.
Hello, how you all doing?
Yeah, okay. All right.
Right, you're live on air, please don't swear, as I usually go on and say. Right, okay, so you guys are from a site still supporting Gamu 100%. And Kelly, you're the co-owner page admin for the site. Who is Gamu, for those people who are listening who may not have heard about her?
Well, Gamu was a contestant on this year's X Factor, but a lot of you may not have heard her. A lot of you may have heard her, but she wasn't put through to the live final, which we was devastated about.
Right, yeah. Which, yeah, other people were, I think, definitely.
Yeah.
But you started the support group with Mike and then later added Xena as an admin. Why did you feel the need to do this? The group?
Well, we started the group because of the fact that Gamu wasn't put through to the live finals, and we thought, and a lot of people in the UK thought that Gamu was going to be put through. She was one of the people's favourites.
Yep.
And when the night that she wasn't put through, well, I said to Mike, we've got to try and do something about this. So I suggested to Mike about setting up a Facebook group. He agreed, and we set the group up. And from there, it's become huge.
Yeah.
I think basically, Brandon, the reason why we added Xena was because you've obviously seen the other Facebook groups. It was due to that reason that me and Kelly both work. Between us, we've got 4 children, so it's kind of hard to keep on top of all these things. 4 children. To keep on top of all these things that are happening on the page. So Xena was there all the time. So yeah, definitely we thought we need more admin. And she does a great job.
Yeah. Yep. So okay. So how did you choose then to choose Xena as your new admin? And was it a hard choice?
We had a couple of arguments over this actually.
Yeah, we had a few disagreements. It was an hard choice. Obviously, there are a lot of members who are regularly on the group wall every day. Some post links to news, they put pictures up, videos, etc., etc.
They're all listening tonight, by the way.
Yeah.
It's
just
scary.
just watching on Facebook.
Down to Xena. Like I say, there has been a lot of members that use everything you can imagine on our wall daily.
Yeah.
But Xena was one of these people who did these, but she also was she was advertising the group.
She was actively seeking members,
Yeah, she was out there on her own, looking for these members. Well, looking for genuine Gamu supporters and advertising our group to them and bringing them our way.
Yeah. No, that's good. So obviously, you could see from her that she was definitely supporting.
Oh yeah,
you're 100%. So well done, to Xena, and hello Xena. So
it was definitely between a few of them though, and we did have fights, and I even took to writing things down. Yeah.
Yeah. So obviously there are other groups out there that some being pretty bad and non-family friendly, which riles me a lot. What sets yours apart from them, and why would you like to see people join your one rather than anybody else?
I'll let you do this one.
Okie dokie. Well, like everyone knows, our group is called Still Supporting Gamu 100%.
Yep.
The reason why we chose that was because this is how we feel. We're non-racist people ourselves, so we don't like racism.
No. No.
Like we said earlier, we've got 4 children between us, so we wanted it family friendly, and obviously there was no nasty speech.
I think one of the main facts is, you can join Facebook at the age of 13.
Yes, yep.
Some of the things that are being said on these other pages is, I wouldn't want my children to read that.
Yeah.
No, and yeah.
We decided it'd be 100% family friendly. Obviously, we hate racism, so the kind of things we read on the other pages is totally unacceptable. It's not going to accept. It's going to be accepted in our group.
Yeah.
And this group is purely to promote and support Gamu. So yeah.
Well, yeah, that's the whole intention, isn't it? So at the end of the day, it's what you want to get out of it, isn't it? Really.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yep. Okay. All right. We've got one of Gamu's songs to play. It basically is the one that she sang at house, wasn't it? Really,
yeah.
The one that was made you know, was her final thing really to prove herself. Which, you know, when I was sitting there watching it, thinking, you know, it's a clean walkthrough. She's definitely going to be there, you know, from the beginning. So, you know, this is also just for people who don't know what Gamu still, you know, didn't sound like or anything like that. So I'm just going to play that, and we'll come straight back to you after that.
Okay.
All right, guys, speak to you in a second. Right, okay, and that was said. That was the Gamu song. Sorry, I can't remember what the name of the song is, stupidly, actually. Can you guys remember what it is?
Oh, now you're putting us on the spot.
I thought I would do. Yeah, sorry.
I've got my son here. He's taking notes. So yeah.
Oh, excellent. That's another pound then. Right. Okay. So yeah. Obviously, that was the one that she sang. Obviously, that wasn't the one at the house that she sang. You know, I think it was at the boot camp she sang that one. But it's still, you know, I love that song.
It's a song that she sang. So
it was completely brilliant. You know, as far as I'm concerned, and you know, then was it Adele? She released that afterwards, did she, or before? I can't actually remember how that. Do you know how that goes?
That was the second song that she sang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Well, when you hear Adele sing it as well, it's a very, very good song. So, okay. So, yeah. Why Gamu though? What has she got that the others didn't have?
Well, I think from a first audition, it was just fantastic. She put the song into her own. Well, she changed it. You know, changed some of the words into her own and made it up to date, as you would say.
Yeah.
There's not much really else I can say about her first audition. It was fantastic.
I think Brandon as well. Our page on early days, we did expose other singers on the X Factor as to them having the record deals. We showed the videos. You know, like Katie's got a record contract, you know, and so the likes of Mary and Matt, you know, they've all had record deals.
Yeah.
Gamu originally, she's not done this before, you know.
No.
So yeah.
Yeah, but she's purely basically, you know, into that was her first exposure to quite high-end music and what it was going to be like, isn't it? So
exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, she has done things before, you know, with like the choir and things, but that was all for charity.
Yeah,
and that was a thrown back, you know. So this was different, you know.
Right. Excellent. Okay. So yeah, it's obviously what, you know, we wanted to do is just move on and everything like that, don't we? So just hopefully she is going to do something out of this and get out of this contract and everything like that. So yeah. So you know, do you know what are the hopes for her? Do you know what she's going to be up to or doing or anything like that?
There will be a single release on the 13th.
Yeah.
13th of December.
Excellent.
But this has been released by the charity,
which is Abelo Choir.
We're
not sure how you pronounce it, so
yeah,
you
I don't know.
Abelo.
Yeah, so if we get it wrong,
which
then...
is a children's charity. They Gamu did record a track for them just over a year ago, which they've copyright to. So that will be released on the 13th of December to accompany in the Christmas #1.
Which we're hoping it will get to #1.
And you've heard it, Brandon. You know it's fantastic.
Yes.
So
well,
people do need to go and buy that.
Yeah. Well, you know, anything that we can make go to #1 rather than you know, anybody from the Fix Factor. But you know, that's my personal opinion.
I'm pleased you said that.
Oh, completely fixed. I'm sorry. You know, especially after this last one.
Can we just say that, Brandon, that this single is, you know, Gamu is not making a penny out of this single.
No.
Every penny is going towards the charity, which is children's charity that supports, you know, children, you know, like children who are needy, children in unfortunate situations. So every penny from this single will go towards them.
Yeah. But so then, obviously, you know, that just shows what kind of person she is. She's not doing it for her own, solely just to make money, as you know, most of the people on X Factor, in my opinion, want to do. You know, they just want to be famous, make the money, and then that's it.
Well, that's it.
On that note, Brandon, can we just say that Gamu herself is not releasing a single because she can't under a contract with the X Factor.
Yeah.
X Factor.
Well, as you recall it.
But the charity do own the rights to this single.
Yeah, but that's how they've obviously gotten through it, haven't they?
Yeah, the charity, you know, the charity spoke to Gamu and she's all behind them. So
excellent. Okay, so you know, as I was saying, going back to your kind of group and everything, you know, do you know what are your final intentions if she became famous, you know, big time famous or whatever, #1? Will you still carry on with it? Do you think you still have all the
You're
support?
actually asking this question. Well, at the moment, we are in full support of Gamu and whatever she does and everything else. And, we're hoping that very soon, that X Factor / Fix Factor, as you call it,
Yep.
will release her from the contract.
Right. Okay. Well, I've got somebody who's going to probably be on the line, hopefully in a minute, who also wants to say something. You know who he is, old Stevie T. It was Stevie T who kind of got onto you guys, didn't he? And he's kind of built up the support through us and everything like that. So, hello. Is Stevie T there?
Hello.
Stevie!
How are we? All right?
We're great, mate. How are you?
Well, listening from another studio, and obviously everybody else that's listening in as well, the figures are really up at the moment. So,
and thanks to Xena and to our boy, both said that the song was called "Make You Feel My Love." That's the song I was looking for earlier on. So, the one that Adele
Make
sings.
You Feel My Love. That was a 2006 release by Adele.
Oh, 2006. Okay.
Yeah, 2006, I think it was.
Which she's riding now on the back of that, I think, and she's re-released it, hasn't she? So.
Due to Gamu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the highest position in the charts that I actually got to when it came out by Adele was number 26. But obviously, since Gamu done her rendition, and it was on the boot camp stages, there was a little bit of a thing about that sort of through the interview. But I think it was on the boot camp stages. But
well, there you go. That's what do you get
Blimey,
from Gamu?
show me up.
No, it's got to be in the numbers. It's got to be in number 10, hasn't it?
It's got to be, isn't it? I pray and hope it makes it number one. I'll be buying a good few copies. I think.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
for
I
SkyHigh and myself, and we've got to do it.
While you're on about buying copies, can we just say that as soon as the download's available, it will be on our page.
Excellent. Okay, but I think it's got to be timed right though. That's the thing. Rather than everybody rushing in to go and buy, because did I read rightly? It's on the 13th or something of December. It's being released.
It's the 13th.
So that's not actually the week before, is it? No, it will be the last one before the top, isn't it? So
it will be the last release.
Yeah. Oh, so obviously, when it comes out, people just need to buy and buy and buy. So
yeah, that's it.
Because what would it be, 90p or something on iTunes or something like that? Yeah. So it's it's all for charity anyway. So I'd rather help a charity.
I will add on that note while we're talking about that. I must 110% commend. I think that the work the pair of you do, obviously,
indeed, yeah.
Understanding the role,
and Xena and everybody else,
Xena in as well. But I'm obviously with 4 children, jobs and stuff as well. Normal everyday people like yourself to pick up such a good cause, which obviously I see as well. So does Brandon. That's why we kind of hooked onto the group and pictures that. I think it's really good. Not only the group that you've set up, the whole ideology behind it, but I think the way that you monitor the group, the way that you run it efficiently and you keep all the trolls out, I just think it's a big... What do you think from my studio?
Thank you so much. It's appreciated.
Fantastic. Right. Above Radio 1, above Heart FM, Capital FM, any other radio station in the UK and around the world, the track that's due for release on the 13th of December is going to touch down on SkyHigh Radio now. The track is entitled Where Will You Sleep This Christmas? And it's come all the way from that fantastic group, still supporting Gamu 100%.
Cheers, Brendan. Bye.
Close down the bed, lies asleep. The books are the way they should be. But the dear sweet child who lit up this room is a fading memory. And the phone has its place by my bedside, where I pray every night for your call. I still kiss the pillow. And I'll leave a light on in the hall. Where will you be when the presents are open? Were you warm when the snow came to fall?
Big round of applause
Indeed.
to Kelly, Mike.
Thank you very much,
and
guys.
also Tina.
Nice speaking
Thank
to
you,
you.
and a big thank you to all our members. It's you that make this group.
Yeah.
Yeah, no problem, guys. Well, thank you very much
Please
again.
stay in touch.
And yes, stay in
Will
touch.
do.
Here we go, guys. Thank you very much for listening.